Another day, another epic adventure. Welcome back to Epic Universe. Hello everybody and welcome back. It is Michael from Hollowed Thrills back with another video, and of course, we are back here in Celestial Park in Epic Universe to enjoy another epic day here. We're gonna be checking out mostly food stuff today, as it is our second visit here. We didn't do a lot of food stuff last time, but that is our goal today, is checking out all of the food offerings here that we possibly can in one day. Between all four lands and then here in Celestial Park, we're gonna have our bellies full basically all day. But before we get anything though, please make sure you're subscribed and have the bell notifications turned on to get notified whenever I post a video. And also make sure you're following both Instagram and X. The links are down in the description below. But it's early on in the morning, so we're gonna get some breakfast at the only place I know you should be getting breakfast here at Epic Universe. The Oak Star Tavern is where we are heading to breakfast. Exactly. This is one that I've heard so many good things about, and I heard their breakfast is delicious. They have a specific breakfast, lunch, and dinner menu. It is a quick service, so we're gonna go and check out that menu. I'll show it off a little bit, and then we're gonna head inside and order. So breakfast, they got traditional Southern, you got biscuits and gravy. Yes, there's the mango bread that we were told so much about, Oak and Star sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich, chorizo and eggs, and then a tofu scramble. All of this sounds fabulous. Let's head in and go and order, because this all looks amazing. Okay, here we are. Yeah, it looks great in here. And they even have the menus up for lunch that I can show off as well. Yeah, let me go and take a look at the menu that they have for lunch as well over here. Yeah, there we go. So you get platters, 1 meat, 2 meats, one side. Smoked Masters barbecue feast, that'd be for more than one person, obviously. They have smoked sausage, smoked St. Louis ribs, smoked brisket, handhelds. I mean, it all looks amazing. They have banana pudding, warm sticky cake. Oh, all sounds fabulous. But like I said, we're here for breakfast because I've heard so many good things about it. And it is open seating in this restaurant, so you can sit anywhere and then scan the QR codes and order your food from the table to be delivered directly to the table. All right, here we are. We have our Southern style breakfast plate. We got French fries, sunny side up dippy eggs with some little brioche toast and barbecue smoked bacon. All looks fantastic. And of course, we got our freestyle cup activated. We are gonna chow down with our first meal of our day here at Epic Universe. And I'm here with my parents as well, and my dad got this awesome bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. It looks awesome. It has the barbecue bacon on top of it as well with French fries. Then we did get some side of the mango bread. And they do have like barbecue sauces here on the table. They have 4 different types. You have the Tropical Gold, Hula Huli, sweet, and the harissa. I mean, all sound amazing, and I'm definitely gonna try some of those on like different fries and stuff. All right, and here is our last dish that we got here. We got the biscuits and gravy in it. It looks like it's not like your typical crumbled up breakfast sausage in it. It's actually some of their smoked sausage chopped up, which is very interesting, but I mean, I like that they're using the actual smoked meats here. Then they have bacon as well as scrambled eggs. And I think the actual biscuits might be cheddar biscuits. We'll have to let you know, but it looks fabulous. We are gonna try some of the mango pineapple bread. Been told so much about it. It looks delicious. It smells really sweet, but let's give it a try. Yeah. It is just a kind of like a cornbread almost, but sweeter and more like fruity than a cornbread. It's if you took like a King's Hawaiian roll and threw it in with cornbread. It's really interesting and dense, but it's good. For breakfast, that is a perfect bread to have with your breakfast. It is awesome. Wow. Yeah, that's a great start to our day here at Epic. I mean, that is fabulous. The bacon was crisp, but also chewy and just really smoky and delicious. The eggs were my only real big problem. They feel like they're pre-done and then just kind of put into a steamer, so the top gets like a weird film on it. So probably not my favorite part of the entire thing. But the toast was great. These barbecue sauce, we tried all of them. My favorite was probably the sweet, then the tropical one. Super good though. Just everything about that though was delicious. And the mango bread, a little bit overrated in my opinion, but still delicious regardless. But yeah, we're gonna walk around a bit, ride a couple rides. I might check in with you guys between there. And then we're gonna head off to try some more food and more snacks. I'm taking a quick lap around Celestial Park. We did stop over in the Nintendo store over there, and we picked up a brand new hat. For you guys that watched our previous video, or checked out the new Nintendo store in City Walk, I did see this hat in there, but I decided not to get it that day, but I did get it today, so we are getting that. And then I just want to show off some of the food booths that are around Celestial Park. So starting off with Comet Dogs here, right next to the Constellation Carousel and across from the portal for Super Nintendo World. Comet Dogs, they have, you know, basic hot dogs and stuff with chili, cheddar cheese, diced onions, the bulgogi dog with kimchi slaw, sounds amazing, al pastor dog. And then of course we have the infamous smoky carrot dog. And I have heard that is god awful, but it's at least a vegan option for people. I'm not gonna get it, but definitely interesting to say the least. All right, we have another option here for food in Celestial Park, Celestial Snacks, right next to the portal for How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk, and it's basically just your normal Bavarian pretzel stand with churros and then a cold hot chocolate churro. It's a cinnamon churro served with a chocolate pastry cream and marshmallow topping dip, which sounds fabulous if you ask me. That is a awesome different variation of a churro that you can get here at Epic Universe. And here it is, Star Sui Bao. Definitely some interesting food options here, but I do see soup dumplings, which I love soup dumplings. So definitely I'm gonna be on my radar for maybe later today to get some snacks. But the menu looks really good. And that's the one thing I like about Epic Universe so far, is that the food options are so vast and different that you could get stuff anywhere, and it's stuff that you wouldn't normally see at a theme park. So it is really great options here at this park. Our next stop takes us directly across from Starfall Racers, as we are at the Meteor Gastro Pub, or the Meteor Astro Pub as they are calling it here in Celestial Park. And this is basically your pub style fare here, and is a awesome quick service food option here in Celestial Park. Another amazing quick service food option here in Celestial Park. We got different mocktails, cocktails, draft beer, bottled canned beer, wine, freestyles obviously. But yeah, we're really looking into like the Meteor Strike. That looks fabulous. That is awesome. But we're really looking at that menu if it's gonna pop up for us here. So there's a regular menu. So Astro Pub Burger, vegan sausage and peppers, formaggio, ooh, sloppy Elea's Tavern sandwich, the burn-in sloppy Joe, Bang Bang Burger. All look and sound delicious. Honestly, like I said, food options here are so amazing. And this is the Astro Pub, the Meteor Astro Pub, right across from Star Dust Racers. If we take the path to the left of the Astro Pub, we'll see that there is a bar basically directly behind it. And that is another thing that I like about Epic Universe, is that there are bars everywhere. Just walk up bars that you can go and get a drink. It is fantastic that that is an option here in this park. And yeah, big bar area that you can just walk up, enjoy a drink. Maybe take a step over here to the big fountain, and there's a awesome seating area around there. But yeah, we're gonna continue walking around here though and checking out some more of the food offerings just here in Celestial Park. We have our Coca-Cola branded option here. We got an awesome Celestial being there with a Coca-Cola bottle. But this is another one of our food options here. They do have, you know, of course, your normal Coca-Cola products, but then they have your Bavarian pretzel, your churro, and then they have a Celestial churro, which is a lemonade churro with strawberry shortcake crumb and gold star and blue icing. Sounds fabulous, and that is here at the Coca-Cola booth right across from the Grand Helios Hotel. All right, we are officially 3/4 away around Celestial Park. We're gonna continue walking around and checking out some more food booths, as our next one up is gonna be another restaurant here in Celestial Park as we are making our way past the Grand Helios Hotel. Our next one is going to be the Blue Dragon Pan-Asian restaurant, which we will be checking out later on in a couple weeks when the park officially opens. We'll be coming back because we do have a reservation for it. I believe it is officially open now for previews. What previews will, by the time this video comes out, will have already ended. But we will be checking out the food menu for Blue Dragon as well. Here we are, Blue Dragon Pan-Asian restaurant right out by the Grand Helios Hotel. The options are really good. I've heard so many good things about it already. Double fried Korean wings sound great. Dim sum is awesome. Snowflake pot stickers look great down there. Just, once again, amazing, amazing food options here. And they do also have a ton of different tea and alcohol offerings, as well as mocktails. But yeah, definitely a restaurant here that you can check out while visiting Epic Universe. Oh, and they have some more plates here, big plates, and then some desserts as well, which all just sound fabulous. And I believe our last food area here in Celestial Park is the good old Frosty Moon, which is right next to the Celestiki Tiki Bar, which you can get daiquiris and stuff over there. We can check that out in a second after we check this out. But Frosty Moon is your typical ice cream parlor. They have frosty flavors and toppings. Here's our flavors over there. If we can get a good view of those. Yeah, some decent flavors here. And they even have a vegan vanilla and a cookie butter, which sound delicious. And a bunch of different toppings, and you can get cookies here as well. And like I said, here's the Celestiki Bar, where you can get your frozen beverages and other alcoholic drinks here at the park. So the Roturi Punch, Caribbean Spice Colada, they got mocktails as well. Kind of reminds me of Volcano Bay. All right, we are officially done with our food looking around here in Celestial Park, and we are heading into Dark Universe for our first land that we're gonna be checking out for its different food offerings as well. All right, before we really get to any of the food offerings though here in Dark Universe, we did, of course, take another ride on Monsters Unchained. Fantastic ride again. There were a couple effects that weren't working last time that we were on there that were working this time, and then vice versa. Some things that were working last time that weren't working this time, like Igor wasn't working this time at the very beginning, but the Dracula animatronic at the end with the sunbeams was working, and the brides throughout the entire ride were now working. It was a much better experience, and the section I was complaining about last video where we were talking about the curtains, you now whip past that section, so it's really hard to even see them. And they definitely adjusted the lighting in certain sections where it's now a lot darker, so you don't really see all those behind the scenes areas. So a lot of my issues that I had with it originally have kind of been addressed, so it is a much better experience now than it was our first go around with it. And once everything is up and running with it, I'm excited to see how it is in full force. But our first stop here is going to be at the Burning Blade Tavern to check out the food offerings, because we didn't really do that last time. But we're going to check out the food over there and then maybe head into the bar on this side to check out and maybe get something. So the main entrance is actually right there, but we're gonna head around here to the side as this is the bar entrance.
You got your steak right there ready to go. Yep. See, exactly. You put a little monster on your head. Oh, good. Just be careful. Be careful. I'm Quincy McCready. I'm a hound. Don't get relaxed.
The wrong people, right?
Oh, and don't get relaxed just because the sun's out. I'm like, there's still monsters that thrive in the sunshine.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get too
Especially the
comfortable,
little
huh?
ones. Don't get comfortable, exactly. Constantly aware.
That's one of the bounty hunters here for the bar. We're heading inside to get ourselves a drink. And here's our bar window and a little seated seating area back here. Super awesome. Okay, turns out can't order alcoholic beverages other than beer at the pickup window, so we're heading into the actual entrance here. And yeah, it is. Wow, it's packed in here. Holy cow. All right. But it is definitely interesting in here. And here is the actual bar itself. That is awesome. They have like different nods to Universal Monsters here. And then over there you have the Thing, or at least a variation of the Thing over there. You got the Fez of the Mummy, you got the Creature, you got Wolfman. Awesome. And then they have the specialty drinks over there. Yeah, there we go. Pure of Heart. That might be what we get here because that sounds delicious. But yeah, bunch of different options in here. All right, so we're up. We're getting basically one of everything except for the mono cane, and we also are getting the dark thorn mead, which they do have a specialty drink here called the Crossbow, which you can get the mead mixed with the Strongbow hard cider. That's not on the menu, but it is a drink you can get, and they gave us a little taster of it. It was delicious. But here's that dark thorn mead. And it looks, looks interesting. And then there's my only weakness right over here. There is the Pure of Heart, I believe. And this is normally the mono cane right here.
It's a vampire test. You can suck it if you're a vampire.
And then we're getting the Lagunita. Oh no, that's the Lagunita. That's that one. So he's making the Pure of Heart over there.
All right, so the Pure of Heart is made with whiskey, ginger beer, werewolf's blood, and wolf's bane. I smoked the cocktail for your safety. This will protect you against the curse of the werewolf. Or if you just want to play with the werewolves.
Woo! Thank you very much. All right, we got our Pure of Heart here. We're outside at the outside seating area. Let's give it a try. Lot of liquor in this one, so we're in for a treat here. Yeah, definitely got the ginger beer in there. You can definitely taste that. And then the smoke that they added to it was a blackberry essence, is what they're saying. It's a blackberry scented / flavored like fog and smoke. It adds a little bit of extra to the top of it for your like scent, but it doesn't really add much to the drink. But very fruity. You literally do not taste any alcohol in here. It just tastes like fruit and ginger beer, which is fabulous. All right, next up, tasting the Dark Thorn Mead. It is very boysenberry on the nose. It does have black currant in it as well. Very tart, almost like a tart cherry juice, tart cranberry juice. Very good as well. But it does. I feel like the Crossbow was a little bit better with the Strongbow hard cider, just because it did cut down on that tartness a bit. So this one is our Lagunita and has that mint sprig at the top. It is basically a margarita, but with mint and I think blackberry. It's okay, not my favorite. I personally like the Pure of Heart a little bit better. But I mean, this one is more refreshing than the Pure of Heart, where that one is more fruity. This one is kind of just refreshing. But definitely good on a hot day for this one. So if you're looking for that, this is the way to go. And our last drink that we got here is my only weakness. And this one is a very kind of florally bitter drink. It has a lot of gin and bitters in it. This one is the one I was looking forward to the least, so I'm not expecting this one to be my favorite. Yeah. Definitely bitter, definitely floral like I was anticipating. Not a big fan of like floral cocktails, which is why I'm not a big gin person, because gin tends to be a little bit more florally. It's not terrible, but out of the 4 drinks that we had, it's definitely not my favorite. So here in the main section of Dark Universe is Das Steakhouse. We will be back here for either lunch or dinner tonight, but I just want to check out the menu while we're here. We're just waiting on the menu to change from alcohol, because right now it's just chilling on alcohol. Looks like the menu is not working, so we're gonna come back later and check it out though, just for either lunch or dinner. Okay, we made our way back into Burke here. We're gonna give it another shot today to try to see the Untrainable Dragon. Last time we were here, they were not doing show times, so we'll give it another shot here, see if they're open. Next show's at 1:30, and it looks like people are walking in, so that is a good sign for us. Let's go. One of my most hyped shows here in the entire park. Here we are inside the theater for the Untrainable Dragon. Looks awesome in here. I'm excited. We have a really good seat here for this show. It should be starting in about 10 minutes or so. But yeah, it looks awesome. And like I said, it was one of the shows that I'm most excited for. I'll try to share some clips for you guys. So we just got done the Untrainable Dragon show, and was it as good as I was expecting? No. So I'm a little bit underwhelmed in that sense, but it was still a fantastic show. Lots of great songs, lots of great action, some amazing actors in there. The score was fantastic. The set design was fantastic. I loved the effects with the screens throughout the sides and the actual theater itself. And the story was very enjoyable and easy to follow. I did enjoy it in that sense, but did I think, like I said, that it was going to be as good as I thought it was going to be? No, but still, I would rate it probably a 6.75 out of 10. It was a good show, but I don't know how many times I'd be able to come back and watch it. That's my only problem with it. As we're walking by the meet and greet for Toothless and Hiccup, they just reopened the line back up, so we quickly hopped in. So we are right here. We're about to meet them. It's going to be so awesome. I'm glad that we're able to get this opportunity, because I know that this line is normally like 90 plus minutes normally throughout the day. So we're gonna meet up with them here, and then maybe ride fire drill and then get some lunch. We're next up. I'll share my pictures of us after we're done meeting Toothless.
Easy, big fella. Penetrate, big baby boo. I know that's what Hiccup calls you, but I'm going to call you that now too. You look like a night fury yourself.
Yeah, I got a little baby one. Smile, 1, 2, 3.
seeing Toothless was super fun. It's unfortunate that we missed Hiccup. Hiccup had to step away for a minute to find Rough Nut and Tough Nut. But yeah, that animatronic or actor, I don't really know what it is. It's a dragon, that's all we're gonna say. It's a dragon, but it was still awesome to interact with. And just all the characters here are fantastic to interact with. Isle of Berk is becoming one of my favorite lands here in this entire park, just because of how interactive it is. And it's a really, really fun area. But I think we are going to get in line for Fire Drill if it is open today, because it's hot today and I kind of need the water to cool off. Yeah, we got over there and it said an hour wait. No, I'm not waiting for that. I'm sorry, it's not worth it for me, at least at this point. So instead we're gonna skip that. Maybe we'll come back later today, maybe not. I'm gonna be here a couple more times before I probably won't be back, but we're gonna go over back into Dark Universe and check out Das Steakhouse for our lunch, and then we're gonna continue checking out more food areas around the park. All right, Das Steakhouse. And it is very dark in here. Ooh. Oh wow, okay. It is now extremely dark in here. Whoa. So yeah, there's mobile order once again in here, but there are a bunch of different food offerings here. I'll go over and take a look at the menu. Yeah, so we got Das Burger, the blood orange chicken sandwich, which sounds fantastic. Stuffed cabbage. Got Darkmoor black wings. Yeah, it all looks fabulous. But yeah, there's mobile order again here, like I said. So we're gonna have to go find a table and then we order on our app. Oh, look. There's a guy. So we have our order in, but I'm just gonna walk around and just take a look at the inside of this place because it looks awesome. I mean, the detail in here is fantastic. We're in like the Dracula and Nosferatu like crypt. It all looks fabulous. I mean, this entire place is just so cool. There's your freestyle over there. And then if we continue this way, I mean, we can take a look at the brides and Draculas over there of the past. We have like pictures over there. I mean, it is awesome. Yeah, this restaurant is super awesome and just like really beautifully themed. And it goes on for a while. There's tons of seating in here. Huh. But yeah, super awesome. This quick service restaurant. But yeah, we're just waiting on our food now, and I'll see you guys when we get there. All right, here we are. We have our blood orange chicken sandwich with our side of the blood orange sauce up there with some ketchup, and we all got our own little steaks here. My dad got the chicken wings with the skull cornbread, which is awesome. Abby, you got the same thing? Yep, you got the blood orange chicken, and you got the Das Burger. Ooh, that looks great. With a little blood on top from the steak. Everybody got a nice little steak at the top. I love this. Love just a little bit of theming like that. But yeah, let's dig in. All right, we are done with our lunch at Das Steakhouse. We are actually now back in Celestial Park because we're making our way over to Super Nintendo World to check that out. But basically, it was really good. My main complaints are, for the price of it, the chicken was pounded out really flat and it was super thin. So there wasn't really a lot of meat to it. And then also the picture of it made it look like it was gonna be tossed in that orange chicken sauce, but it really was just kind of drizzled over top. They did give you an extra side with it, but I just would have rather had it been tossed like the picture looks like it is supposed to be. Overall though, it was fairly filling. So I don't know. I'm hopefully fingers crossed, I'm gonna get something in Super Nintendo World as far as like a snack, just to kind of try something. We'll see how I'm feeling once we get in there, but no, it's still pretty enjoyable. for Das Steakhouse, and definitely a very good and cool quick service option here at Epic Universe. Now, we did want to test something while we were in here. So Abby actually had a power-up band from when we went to Universal Hollywood to their Super Nintendo World, and we wanted to see if it would work here. And we were able to link it to the app, no problem, and we have been able to use it. So far, so good, honestly. I'm surprised because we were continuously told by people that it wouldn't work. So yeah, we wanted to test it to see if it worked here, and it does in fact. So if you do have one from over in Hollywood, you can in fact bring it and you still use it here in Orlando at their Nintendo World. So that's good to know. We're gonna go and check out Toadstool Cafe just to kind of see the inside of it and see what they have. We might be back in a second or two after we check everything else out in the land to see what food options they have and maybe get something, but everything does look good. They got like mushroom soup, superstar chicken salad, mushroom Mario burger with mushrooms, piranha plant caprese, meatballs, tiramisu, ooh, mountain bean pole cake, Bowser's Fireball Challenge. Yeah, it all looks really good. And here's the inside. Look at that. And there's our freestyles over there. But yeah, I love all of the like windows and everything. You can take a look at all the toads prepping your food. It is really cool. Like I said, we're not eating anything just yet in here. Maybe we'll get something in here a little bit. But yeah, I just love all like the windows. You can go back out into Super Nintendo World, see all the little toads. But yeah, super cool. Okay, the thing I wanted from over in the Super Nintendo area is more of a dessert. It's over in the Donkey Kong Country, so we'll go back there later after we get our dinner, which is going to be at Pizza Moon, obviously. But we are now heading over to the Harry Potter section to check out the show that's in there, because that's one of the things that we haven't done yet. We haven't done the other main show over here in Epic, which is over in Harry Potter. So like I said, next show for that is at 5:15. So we'll peruse around the area over there and then get in line for that show at 5:15. All right, here we go, walking in. 5:15, this away. I'm interested to see how it is. I've heard very good things about it, to be honest. Ooh. We'll say one thing. It's much bigger in here than I thought it was gonna be. The outside it looks tiny. But there is a bit of a line, so we just kind of have to sit here and wait. All right, we are finally moving here.
And keep pace with the party in front of you.
We're not allowed to videotape inside during the show or take any pictures, so I'll basically just review after the show because, I mean, yeah, we're not able to share any of it, but I'm just going to share what's going on inside here first, take a video of the stage, and then I'll see you guys after. But yeah, I love the theming in here, I do, I really do. It's super cool. We are heading in. Le Cirque Arcanis.
We're almost prepared to welcome you into Le Cirque Arcanis. Please feel
Arcana. Oh, sorry. Okay, so we finished the show. Honestly, it was super cool. Both this and the Untrainable Dragon were really, really good. I don't know which one between the two of them I really liked more. They're both kind of equal in my opinion. I feel like I'll probably say that I like the Untrainable Dragon more just because I like the property more. Not a huge fan of Harry Potter, but this was more tailored to Fantastic Beasts, which I do like, so it's kind of on the fence. I don't know. I don't know which one I really like, but the Demigeese was amazing. That costume was so accurate and so cool. And I was just dumbfounded the entire time by that costume, and all the effects and everything were just really well done in that show, and definitely a must-see here at the park. That one, between the two shows though, that one's the one I think I could go back and see again and again and not get sick of it. just because I did enjoy it, and I feel like the more I look, the more I'll see more stuff in that one in particular compared to the other one. But great show. We might walk around a little bit here, maybe see what food options are here in this section. If not, then we might head back into the Isle of Burke to get a ride on the coaster there. Not sure what our plans are next, but I'll let you guys know when we figure it out. Oh, there was a 10-minute wait for Hiccup's Wing Glider, so we came over here and we are already off the ride. I mean, that was basically a walk-on, as much of a walk-on as you can, especially with the locker situation here. But yeah, I mean, love this ride. It is such a fun family coaster. It reminds me so much of Hagrid's, and it is definitely one to go on here. I just noticed that they have the new Dragon Splash here. They didn't have this last time we were here, so we're getting Dragon Splash Zero, and we're gonna give it a try. Oh gosh, that is violently green. Oh my. Okay, well, we're gonna have to give that a try. I'll have to let you guys know how it is. All right, well, here we are. We're trying this one. Dragon Splash. I mean, it's just a lemon lime.
Yeah, I'm about to.
I think the most comparison that you can do for it is Mountain Dew. That's basically what it tastes like. I feel like it could have been, you know, had they done like dragon fruit, that would have made more sense, but it tastes like Mountain Dew, and I like it, so I'm here for it. I think out of the three, that one tastes the most refreshing. It's pretty good. I'll give it to them. But well, let's continue on. I think we're gonna walk around a bit, maybe go to the Pizza Moon and get our dinner, and then get dessert, and then that'll be the end of the day, basically. All right, here we go. It's dinner time. We are at Pizza Moon, getting our own 12-inch personal pizza. It's gonna be delicious. Abby's obviously gonna get the pizza lunare with her purple celestial ube crust. I don't know which one I'm gonna get yet. I'll need to think about it. I got a little bit of time to think about it, but let's go in and enjoy, because I'm excited. This is a really, really cool restaurant as well. Oh wow. Yeah, this place is just a really awesome, fun vibe, and then they have like what looks like almost a stage up there, but that's where they kind of make all your food over there with the big rocket ship. Super cool. We're just gonna, I guess find a seat and sit down and enjoy. But yeah, like, look at this place. Super cool. And they got some seating over there with some sun coming in. But yeah, I really like seeing that up there. That's awesome. And there it is. Yep, I was right. Abby got the pizza lunare. It looks delicious.
Thank you.
And we're still waiting on mine. I got the I think it was like the Vesuvia or something like that. I can't exactly remember the name of it. I'll have to look it up before it gets here. And there we are, our trip to Vesuvio. It's got fennel sausage on it, a little bit of pepperoni, a bunch of peppers, some arugula, some caramelized onions. It looks fabulous. And we're gonna try a little bit of both and let you guys know how it is. Okay, so Pizza Moon in the books. Yeah, the trip to Vesuvio was spicy. Extremely spicy. I expected it, but not that spicy. There was jalapenos all over that. It was killing me. I had to start picking them off. I'm sorry. I tapped out in a minute after a slice or two, but it was still good. The flavor of it was really good, but you have to really like spice to be able to enjoy that entire thing. I'm sorry, but the ube one though, you couldn't really taste the ube, so it actually was really good. A little bit on the sweeter side for me, just because it didn't have like a normal like acidic red sauce on it. It was all like kind of garlic and ricotta or ricotta. So it was okay. For the value, for what it is, it's 100% one of the best things to get here in the park for value, because it's $18 before your past discount. And it's supposed to feed 2 people, so it's a really good value for what it is. But now we're gonna head back into Super Nintendo World and get our Donkey Kong Sundae milkshake thing. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I've been told that it's really good, so we're checking it out. There it is. DK Crush Float with Mug. Tropical banana flavor. Banana pineapple soft serve with pineapple soda, a waffle bowl, sprinkles, toffee pieces, and caramel popcorn. here at the Bubbly Barrel. I don't know if we're gonna get the one in the actual mug or you can just get it on its own. It's $18.99 with the mug or just $12.99 without it. I don't know if I really need the mug. I think I'm gonna go without it and just get the regular one. All right, and here we are. Our banana pineapple ice cream with the cookie pieces and caramel popcorn on top, and our pineapple soda on the bottom. And then here is our awesome Donkey Kong Country spoon. Let's dig in. I'll have to let you guys know how it is because I'm gonna assume that this is gonna be a bit messy. All right, we got some like caramel popcorn pieces already falling. Let's see if I can try to get a piece of it here. I love banana, so that's great. Let's try it with the caramel corn. Not the best with the caramel corn in my opinion. I don't think it really goes with it. It's okay, but not really my favorite with the caramel corn. The ice cream on its own, fantastic, and then of course, pineapple fan is great. But I'm gonna chow down on this, and then I'll see you guys after. All right, well, my only issue with that drink, I guess you could call it drink, dessert, I don't know. The only thing I have wrong with it though is they should just get rid of the waffle cone aspect of it and just kind of put the ice cream straight into the soda and just leave it at that, leave it as an actual float, because the issue is unless you start downing that soda, it's gonna start making that really, really like mushy on the waffle cone, and then it just all falls in anyways. And a mushy waffle cone is disgusting in my opinion. But we got 10 minutes left in our park day. We are now hustling into Dark Universe because Monsters Unchained is a 10-minute wait, so we're gonna try to get one more ride on that before the end of our park day here.
Great-grandfather started. They called Henry a monster. You're afraid of what you've done. But you will see. There's nothing to fear. Show them. Look at the lights. Now. These people are friends.
And just like that, we are on our way back to the car after another successful day here at Epic Universe. We tried some amazing food, we rode some rides, we saw a couple of the shows that we haven't seen. So I'd say this is a successful day, and this is gonna be our last trip here prior to official park opening this coming Thursday. Might be literally the next day after I post this because I try to post on Wednesdays, so you literally will probably see this just before the park officially opens this week. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure you drop a like and also comment down below, out of the things that we tried today, which one would you try here at the park? I'd like to know down in the comments below. But as always, I'm Michael from Hollow Thrills, giving you the all clear, and all clear means you're out of here. See you guys next time.